Let's play the game. Load palette, save palette. Interesting. So I believe I'm done here. Oh, what has happened? So many of us sacrificed. This was not your fault. This folklore was simply too powerful. Knowing that you're heading for the Netherworld core will give the fairy realm courage. Are you trying to guilt trip me for the decisions that you're making? Get out of here. I got the vision, but I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Last time we got the vision. Oh. We had to go tell Home Chick Slice about it. So this time we got a vision. We gotta go tell Home Chick Slice about it. That is my prediction. At the church. I think it's a gato. Oh. Oh. So. One thing that I forgot is that. Oh, seems to be locked. It's the race to world first for World of Warcraft starting today. Now, it's unlikely that anything crazy is going to happen today because it's day one, and you know they gotta do splits and stuff like that. That said, we might be doing some shorter streams sometime this week and possibly next week. We'll see. Well, you're back. Did you meet the dead? Ryan said he wants you to go back to the place you agreed to meet 17 years ago. What? How do you... 17 years ago, you saw Dr. Lester and Herb in the church. Something odd was going on, so you took that photo. Please come with me to that same place again today. That's what Ryan wants you to do. How could you possibly know a thing like that? Ryan said he did something wrong and that he did it for you. And it got him killed. The least you could do is grant him his request. He did. The least she could do is move on. 17 years ago. You really expect me to believe this madness? You don't expect me to believe that kind of talk. Here you go. Stand up for yourself. Some crazy girl that doesn't even live here. Wait, suppose I do want to know why Ryan wanted me to go to the church that day. Please take me to the church. Okay, I will. What happened here? He asked me here 17 years ago on the night of Samhain. Flowers blooming at night. Is it Ryan? What folly is it to presume that a few flowers are a sign from the dead? Ellen, may I ask, did he despise me? No, he did not. Even after death, he still cares about me. To stop groping in the dark, and to focus on the joys of living. Would you meet Ryan if you could? Yes, I would. My obsession with myth ruined his life. What happened that night at the church? In time, I will speak. The church was Dr. Lester's clinic. Go and see him. He is sure to show a reaction. Door is locked. All right, let's continue with Ellen. Uh, 17 years ago, Harriet witnessed something at the church. This would set off a chain of events. At the time, the church was being used as a clinic. Dr. Lester surely knows something. Go get that sucker. What's up, gato? We'll go to the pub. Got any missions? Oh. This is, pretty sure his name is not Lester. I think it starts with a W. I want to say Wave or something like that, but I don't think that's his name. I think I went over here. Keats base. Oh, well, that's where he's hiding out. All up in your business. Packing all your stuff. What you hiding from me, dog? Once I visited Loch Ness for a report. To look into the Loch Ness Monster? Yes, and the odd thing was, once Nessie became a story, the eyewitness accounts doubled. And that's only the reliable reports. It excludes the hoaxes. Do you know what that means? What we see is dependent upon our knowledge. People who do not know of the Loch Ness Monster do not see it, but people who know of it do. What are you saying? Experiences in the netherworld are the same. Our knowledge influences our perception. Thank you for that information. Not all too confident in the Loch Ness Monster. Or Bigfoot. Feels like there's too many people with times on their hands to have not seen those particular creatures in HD. Alrighty, the church is locked. I don't see a Lester around here. No green dots. Let's go talk to some people. See what they got to say. And I guess we'll start with Dr. Lester. Who could that be? I really don't have time to. You? Apologies, Keats. Please come back tonight. Of course. So mysterious. Dr. Lester. May I ask you something? Yes, of course. What is the secret password of the fairies? Secret password? You don't recall? Where did you hide the medical records? That was you, wasn't it? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you mean. Yes, I see. Do forgive me, I must have been mistaken. What is it that you need? I'm sure you know Ryan, the lighthouse keeper. Do you know anything about his murder? Get out of here. I've had quite enough. Samhain is over, so it's time for us to go back home. Why won't you tell me? I want to determine the truth behind this incident. I need to find out about my mother and about my own past. Who gives a darn about the past? Just who are you anyway? Have you come here to torment me? Please, stay away from me. I know nothing. There is nothing to tell you. Oh, fine. I'm just gonna walk around your house. I guess he sleeps on the couch. Not say anything about what happened 17 years ago. I refuse to speak about it. No matter what happens. Now leave me alone. Fucker. Ellen. I can tell you what happened 17 years ago. What? But in exchange, I wish to ask you a favor. I cannot speak here. May we speak in your room? That room does not belong to her. It has been ages since my husband and I ceased being able to speak frankly to each other. Long ago, we were an ideal couple. We had high regard for each other as medical professionals and as people. 17 years ago, something happened. Something changed within him. I could see it in his face. He was wrought with agony, but he told me nothing about it. Without warning, he closed down the clinic and we left the village. Something that happened on Samhain caused this. In the week following Samhain, 3 people met their deaths. The village refused to look into the cause and did not send for the police. They did not want outsiders intruding upon the village. So even you don't know the cause of this. I do not, but I am wondering. There was a boy who died suddenly. A boy with a terminal illness who still had some time to live. Perhaps Dr. Lester felt responsible for his death. No, that surely could not be. When my husband made a medical error, he was frank with me. So, if you ask what I think, my guess is that he must be covering for someone. Surely you understand why I'm telling you this. Actually, no. Or perhaps you... I've heard about you, that you can meet the dead. Yes, I see. Can I ask you the name of the deceased boy? Certainly, the boy's name is Herv. I thought so. Do you know him? Yes, and I'm sure I can find him. Thank you, Ellen, for listening to me. It has lightened a great burden. We do not know Herv. We talked to that sucker once. We have no idea where you can find him. Herv was in the fairy realm. The door is already open. I don't have the memento, but if I go to that room with the deer, surely I can meet him. That was the pub? Question mark? Yes. It was. What's up, dog? Wonder what Frizzy thinks about me. But don't go down that deep spiral, Jimmy. Hang in there. Bullseye defection. Battlefield cloak. Escort Bullseye to the exit of Warcadia. Let's do this. Older folks of Warcadia have intense training. One of the Bullseye ran off to escape. Probably do the same if I were a soldier in that world and help him escape, will ye? Hopefully this cloak looks better than this fairy cloak. And hopefully it does things that are better than this fairy cloak. Those two requirements are necessary. Oh, I was like, my character is moving and I am not doing anything. So you're the Bullseye that went AWOL. Come on. I'll get you out of here. Let's see, we're gonna have to make some modifications. You coming along, or? Oh, maybe I have to go the other way. I don't even know where the sucker is. He right next to me? the sucker. Still not done here. Who else wants some of Debo? Oh, I have to go this way? Oh, y'all some suckers. We gotta go to the side. Hopefully this is success. No. Oh, I am getting destroyed. No! Oh, that was an enemy. Oh, apparently that was not an enemy. That was him. That's evil. Way more damage this time. Let's swap over to this. Alright, don't take the soul of the person we're trying to protect. Fuck it. Alright, the hard part. Where I need to go? Alright. Looks like he's regenerating a little bit of HP somehow. No one should follow you this far. What's this? You're giving me something? Hey, yeah, looks kind of nice. Why, thank you. Now you take care. Looks kind of nice. Helped him escape, that's a relief. Arr. What else you got for me? Nothing. What was I doing again? I need a memento of Homeboy Slice. Thing is I don't know where he at. Okay. It's nighttime. Who's that? Not gonna be Harriet. Hey, Zero Die 90. Lester. Oh. Alright, we could try to church. You locked. Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, this is Warwick Haiti. Maybe homeboy Slice knows. Where Keats is staying, don't think it's proper to visit at night. Just knock. Oh, come on. O'Connell. Nope. And at the pub owner's home. Let's go to the lighthouse, I guess. This is to the fairy realm. I do think I need to go to the fairy realm. Or at least he was in the fairy realm when I first saw him. This door. Herv? My neck. My back. My lucky day. Welcome back, sweetie. I want you to summon Herv. Who's that? He's your boyfriend, is he? No. Scared the daylights out of me. I'd crack my antlers if it turned out you were two-timing. Nope, there's no Herv here. So, then where is he? Sorry, sweetie, I'm not a fortune teller. Yeah, someone's here. Who? It's probably, Keats. We hid it together, Herv and I. It was our own little treasure. We promised to dig it up when we grew up. So I told him that he mustn't give up. I am Cecilia, Herv's friend. Did you die as well? But Herv has already gone. He said he wanted people to stop worrying about him and move on. Where did Herv go? To the bottom of the sea. I have a terrible feeling about this. Please find Herv. What should I do? Find the treasure at the ash tree. The ash tree? It's near the hut on the lighthouse cape. Okay. Suckle birds outside, man. Like, Y'all gotta do something better than to be making all this noise. Herb. Herb again. Wait. Dr. Lester. But why here? Perhaps he has a cloak. Lay gasp. The white cloak, the donner of the white cloak. I knew he couldn't be trusted. There's a dead tree over there, so it could be that tree. Oh, or it could be this one. These are Herv's medical records. Why would this be the treasure? I had medical records? It's this picture. Find Cecilia's picture. Subcotl. I don't think I ever went to the lighthouse. Let's go check it out real quick. Sure, I can't do anything over there, but, you know, I'm curious. Well, there goes that curiousness. Really feels like this PlayStation 3 is screaming at me sometimes. Dr. Lester. My goodness, what happened? He was murdered. By whom? I don't know. The hag, it must be her. The hag? I've read one too many fairy tales. No, it's true, a strange woman has been lurking around. Ellen, perhaps your coming has triggered all of this madness. Could be you, Keats. Yes, it could be us. See how he turned that one around? Or perhaps it is fate. It's like, or it could be you, Keats. And he's like, yes, it could be both of us. See how he deflected 50% of the issue? Dr. Lester, what are you doing here? Can I see the doctor if I go to the netherworld? Also wondering about Herv. Maybe Cecilia's treasure could be a memento. Let's go to the altar. I'm gonna go with the medical records first. Nothing happening. Don't hear any voice at all. Okay. Oh, I get thrown off every time because I expect it to just progress by itself. Keats, why are you here? Yes, well, you shouldn't wander about with the murderer on the loose. Ellen, did you find something linked to this location? Yes, but it won't work. I wonder why. Well, that's strange. Let me have a look at it, will you? Yes, of course. What you trusting this sucker for? The medical records written by Dr. Lester. Well, I'd better get on my way. Keats, I'm depending on you. Please track down this murderer. I'll find out about the past. The murders of the past and present are linked. The villagers are hiding something. I need to know the truth. Whatever happened 17 years ago is connected to me. This picture, I found it with the medical records. Picture of the sea. I feel as if I've seen it before. Seems that Cecilia hid this. And why does it seem familiar? That's it. It's a view from the beach. Doesn't look like it. Go to the shore and you'll see.
What is this place? It's familiar, but so melancholy.
Crazy people doing crazy things. Oh, okay. I now know what the fast forward button does. The door to the netherworld has opened, but I haven't been summoned. Or perhaps you have. This was once a splendid realm, but no longer. The undersea city has been tainted by oblivion. Being forgotten is the gravest fate possible in the netherworld. You can speak to the dead simply because they're part of someone's memory. Once they're forgotten, then poof, they may as well have never existed in the first place. The undersea city is no longer a part of the collective memory. It won't be much longer before it fades from existence. So you must hurry to the Forgotten Palace where the Folklore lurks. Can I see Dr. Lester and Herb if I go there? Of course you can. See what other cloak we got. Resist, destroy, and slash. I mean, this looks great. So, we're going to equip that. Under the sea, under the sea. Oh no. Why you do this? I admit I was not expecting an underwater area. Hope that my knowledge will be of use to you. Was popular among the Anwin to keep cities as pet. But those little ones are hard to catch. Best way is to nab them is to probably... The best way to nab them is probably with a trap. Folks living around the Forgotten Palace are guarding a treasure. If you chase them all out, one might just drop the treasure. The road this way forks between routes to the Forgotten Palace and the Swamp of Oblivion. The Undersea City is a netherworld that was once linked to the fairy realm, but has long been forgotten, and now look at its sorry state. Ellen, I have good news. The Fairy Lord will be visiting this land. Is that good news? Agree this actually looks nice? Remains to be seen. We all know that underwater levels have the worst levels of every video game. Here is the only folklore, or here there is only the folklore in the Forgotten Palace. But even that is sinking into oblivion. You must hurry. Don't think you've even got that far as you remember. You stopped during the battlefield world. Thought you played a bit longer than just like 4 hours though. Well, you know, to be fair, with me reading everything out loud, you know, you gotta add a little bit of extra time onto that. But you probably did get, you know, decently far. And you probably explored a lot more than I have and probably talked to, you know, all the villagers and things like that. Oh, you meant the cloak? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This cloak is the bomb diggity. Compared to the fairy one, oh my goodness. Fairy Lord, we are honored by your presence. It is time we spoke to you about our objectives. Dear Ellen, we seek the Netherworld core. That one of the realms? Yes and no. It is a special place beyond the 5 realms. A place which can only be reached by those who have overcome their fears. Your journey to the Netherworld core shall reveal your forgotten past. How come she gets giga chat bubbles and this guy just gets tiny chat bubbles where you get like half a line and then the other half a line? Like, come on, give this guy full chat bubbles so I can just read the full text. My past. But then, why must you go there, Fairy Lord? The Netherworld core is based on the human subconscious. See, oh, now you want to give him a bigger chat bubble? But 5,000 years ago, someone broke a law of the Netherworld. A law which originated in the Netherworld core. It is in our hands to correct that aberration. And this can be achieved in the Netherworld core. That is correct, but it will depend on your strength, Ellen. The Undersea City is your 3rd Netherworld. First, you must defeat the folklore in this world. Okay. The other guy. I want to get all 3 of them. Press button for... Ooh. Press button rapidly to unleash a series of charges. I don't know if I like that. At a character selection, right? You think you played as the dude in the coat? That might be might also be a thing. Is I have elected to play all of Ellen's story. Oops. At least for the time being. Mobilized. I would imagine a lot of people would play the stories like one at a time. You know, so chapter 1 for Ellen and chapter 1 for Keith, etc., etc. We're gonna need some water. Use gooey mucus forward to immobilize enemy. Oh, that's a plot twist. Apparently I need to mark. I guess I'm gonna mark here. Helicopter. probably would have tried both at least at the start and then see from there. It looks like their stories might complement each other, so might have played them interchangeably. Yeah, I haven't quite decided which way I feel is the better way. I don't really know. We'll see what happens at the end of Alan's story. Assuming we get there. Aqua Slash. I guess I kind of deserve that. I'm not familiar with this one. Move the controller sideways, pull ID, keep them balanced. That one's a sucker. Attacks by sending shockwaves straight forward. That's kind of cool, I guess. To you for now. Yeah, I can go two different ways. That way. And then there's that way. I'm gonna go this way. Just started playing Tales of Symphonia again, the original GameCube version. Weirdly enough, it's just as good as you remember it. Hey, Tales of Symphonia. We'll actually, we'll mark here.